I always love receiving your questions through my Facebook page, so feel free, please send those along. I got a good one. Have I always just done vintage football? And why do I just do vintage football? Um, no, I have not. I've always done cards since I was 4 years old. I've done modern, I've done baseball, hockey, basketball. I even collected racing for a while. Vintage football is my passion. I love football. There's no sport on the planet to me more special, near and dear to my heart. I played for many, many, many years, and I just love the game. Everything about the game. I'm also a huge history buff. So for me, if I'm going to put everything I have into something, and my wife will tell you, I've got a little bit of that obsessive compulsive. I'm very hyper focused when I find something I love. If I'm going to put everything I have, I need to be deeply passionate about it. And vintage football to me, the stars of yesteryear, the greats that have been forgotten, from Del Schaffner to, as we touch base, Pat Fisher and Jim Tyrer, and those guys, being able to do the history and learning about them and their careers and where they came from and how they started, and even long after their careers were done, Bill Wade, what he did after his career, more impact in life than he did on the football field. That means so much to me, and I find so much enjoyment in reading stories and putting their lives together. Another big factor for me to just do vintage football is, as I said, I have a wife. The cost of living is high, very, very high. And at one time, I did just vintage. So I did baseball, basketball, football, and hockey. At one time, I had 8 Wayne Gretzky rookies in my collection. That costs a lot of money. I had a 52 Willie Mays Topps. I also had the 51 Mays and the 51 Mantle. I had the 51 Ford. I had the 54 Aaron. I had the Wilt Chamberlain rookie. It's very difficult when you're dealing with cards of that magnitude and size to be able to afford them with the cost behind it. So my wife, wonderful woman, told me I needed to choose one. And it was easy for me. It's always been football. My love has always been football. So I chose football. I put the rest of the stuff up for sale. That's a big reason why I can afford some of the cards I have. But no, I've not always been football. But from here on out, I do plan on just staying with vintage football. But who knows what tomorrow will bring and what I might find, that shiny object that pulls me in. So until next time, please send your questions and never stop collecting.